Hello, rock and roll community. It's Phil here with your Tuesday training tool for today. This month we are talking about observation, and I thought today we could talk a little bit about observing children in a music environment and how that can improve the way that you teach your classes or even just interact with children in a circle time. So, when you're teaching a music class, leading a circle time, or even just singing Wheels on the Bus, it's crucial to be able to assess how your children are responding and reacting to your activity. Though they may not be able to speak yet, children are very clear communicators if you're able to read their language and intuit their needs. Today, we'll talk about some of the ways children signal their buy-in to any given activity and strategies to refocus and re-energize your music circle if the children need a change. Number one, body language. This is the clearest indicator for interest and attention. Is the child looking at you, another teacher or peer, or looking off at another area of the room? Is their body calm or wiggly with energy? Is the child focused on your content or distracted by some outside factor? Bringing your awareness to a child's unconscious response can improve your class as you tailor the children's musical experience to the moment. Next, interactive participation. So ask yourself, are they shaking shakers? Are they dancing dances, clapping hands, singing along, following cues and instructions? Children will show you through their participation if they're engaged and learning or if they're interested in something else. Number three, response to musical change. So, listening for musical change can be one of the great, simple joys of early childhood music classes. Is the song getting faster or slower? Lower or higher? Are there sudden stops and freezes? Is the song suddenly played in a minor key or a major key that's different from how it normally would be? Changing your music invites children to listen deeply, with clear instructions on how to physically respond to musical change. All of a sudden, you have an active musical conversation happening live in the room with you. Last, singing songs outside of class. Music can include a lot of factors for young children to take in, especially really young children. Often, music educators can interpret children not singing along with favorite songs as an indicator that they're not listening, when more often than not, the child is just spending all of their bandwidth to just absorb everything. Songs will come out of children when they're comfortable and feel at ease in their environment. Often, songs that they've heard in music and really enjoy. So, if you're getting a signal that you're losing focus or you need to recenter, here are some strategies. So if you sense that the children's attention is waning, you can consider these strategies to get their focus back on track. Number one, engage the body. Children are natural movers and need to move their bodies to stay focused. It's just how they are. So notice if you're sitting in one spot for too long and introduce opportunities and guidelines to move and dance. Next, create moments of rest. Sometimes the opposite is true, and too much movement can cause older children to lose control. If you sense that children may harm themselves or others, lead them to mindfully reconnect with their bodies and breath through soft music, lighting changes like just turning out the light, and the tone of your voice. Next, introduce a new stimulus. Introducing something novel and new is a great way to garner attention. Stimuli might include a song with a different instrumentation, a new instrument or prop, a visual aid, a story, anything like that. Last, drop it and come back. If a lesson just isn't clicking that day, it's okay. Move on to a new activity, evaluate what happened, and try again in another session. Well, I hope this was helpful for you. If you're a staff member, if you're a parent, or even if you're a music specialist, I hope this is very helpful to you as we try and read our children and observe what they're telling us through their bodies, their words, and their facial expressions to tell us if they're into what we're doing or if we can find something else to engage them. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next week for the next Tuesday Tools. Bye, everyone.